Hi guys, it's Barry Van Luna from Curious Puppies, and I have to give you guys an update because, of course, things have happened over the last little bit with all this lockdown and places you can go, things you can do, you can't do. It's confusing for businesses. I just wanted to let you know we can still sell puppies to you as of now, but we have to do everything a little bit differently. So unfortunately, they are only allowing us to do curbside pickup, which we absolutely do not like, but it's the only way we can still get you a puppy. So unfortunately, we have to do what they tell us to do, so we're obviously having to do this. So what I want to stress especially is that unfortunately we will not be able to stand, especially now with the cold, standing outside and just talking about training with the puppies and stuff. So we have made all our training available online on our website, and I will go over that with you in a sec. So it's unfortunate. I really don't like it. We already did the half hour pickup time for families, everybody at a designated slot. We still do this. We still do designated slots for half an hour, just to give people a little bit of a chance to, in case they run late, traffic, whatever. Um, so the way we're gonna have to do it right now is we will tell you what time you can come. Obviously, we'll make sure it works with your and our schedule. Um, Stick to that time. It's very important you stick to that time. Be on time because the next family may be waiting otherwise. And we are trying to get everything in orderly fashion as fast as possible and as smooth as possible. It's worked pretty well for the most of the year. As you can hear, they just were put to bed. They're barking in the background right now. Um, so right now we can only allow one person to come to the door, and basically all you do is you sign the paperwork. We give you the paperwork for the puppy. You pay the balance, and you take the puppy and the food home, and that's it. We do give you, of course, our personal email that only people that get a puppy from us get, because we want to make sure that after the fact you can still contact us. As I said in the previous video, the one that should be above this video on our website, which is the how to pick up your puppy instructions, make sure you watch that because everything you need to know is in there for kind of getting started. This is just an add-on update, so that's why I had to do this. Okay, so one person at a time. Um, so what I would recommend you do is maybe if there's a space in the driveway, park in my driveway so I can kind of glance out the window and see if you're here, and then I'll wave at you and say, okay, we're good to go. You come over, um, you sign the paperwork. I give you a little bit of instructions on some of the paperwork if we can, of course, and then I kind of have to, we separate our ways, of course. Make sure you give me the phone number of the person that is picking up. Sometimes people call me, yay, I got through, I want a puppy. And then their husband, their boyfriend, their neighbor is the one that actually is picking up the puppy. And I look and it's their time slot, and I'm looking down the street, and then I'm like, there's no car here that should be at their time now. They got stuck in traffic or whatever. But I can't reach out to them because I called the person who did the initial deposit, but the person who's picking up has a different number and I can't reach them. So give me the number of the person that is picking up when I speak to you on the phone, hopefully when you get through. Okay, so our pricing is, of course, on our website, and it is plus HST. I don't know how you could miss it, but some people seem to miss it. We are a business. We do have to charge HST. Unfortunately, the government does ask for this. We have a machine at the door, so you can use a debit, credit card if you want, or you can pay by cash if you prefer that. I am going to assume you are going to get one of the bags of food that we have here. Obviously, the food that we have, you can buy a bag from us right here. This food is not sold in stores. It's actually, especially now with this whole thing going on, it's actually kind of convenient because you can just you can either call them or just do it online. You can order the food directly online. They ship it very quickly. Usually, if you, let's say you order on Monday, usually you have it by Wednesday. They do, I think, UPS shipping, so it's pretty quick. Um, We sell it here for $32 plus HST. The other thing that I forgot to mention in the other video, and I just wanted to put it out there, we sell our own bells. We had them special made because they actually are a little bit longer than the ones you usually tend to buy in the store. You just hang them on the door with the loop. If you don't have a door, or let's say you have a patio door, sorry, just lost it there for a sec, you may not be able to loop it on the handle, so you can actually just unsnap it and just use a little hook beside the door and just hang it beside the door there. Some people actually hang it, I had someone actually hang it at the top of the stairs because they had a side door and they didn't want the puppy to run down every time they wanted the puppy to ring the bell somewhere else. Actually, you had someone who wanted it in the living room because at nighttime he takes his hearing aid out. So he wanted the bell somewhere else. So obviously you can hang it wherever you want, but start using the bell. So as you, if you want, let me know if you want one of these. We have them available for you as well. Okay, so that is that. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention. Sometimes people contact me after the fact. I did mention in the how to pick up your puppy video. Sometimes they have some loose stool. There is some confusion. Sometimes people get a little concerned when they see a couple of drops of blood in the stool, or a little slimy, mucusy. That is normal. That is actually a sign that the parasite is working its way out. That is nothing to be worried about. Some people kind of blood. There's a parasite called coccidia, which often is very common in puppies, and they usually have a couple of drops of blood in the stool. Giardia is also a common parasite, and it's usually like a slimy, sometimes even makes the stool a little lighter. Um, all totally normal. What we have noticed, and I said in the other video, that the medicine we give them is from the pharmaceuticals that works for about 60 to 80%. So, and a lot of it has to do with the anxiety when they go home. They get a little anxious. It's the same as what we do. We travel across the world, different climate. Our body functions funny. The food reacts weird, and all of a sudden we go to the bathroom and don't have a pleasant experience with that. Same with puppies. They're babies. Seriously, they are only a few weeks old when you get them. So sometimes they do have some funny bowel movements. As I said, we've been doing this for a long time and nothing ever comes from this. It's just funny and yucky to clean up. And I hope for, if you watch my other video on how to train them, do it because that way you have less to clean up in the house. So it makes your job a lot easier. Now, the one thing that we have noticed, what actually works the best of everything, is coconut oil. Ta-da! There. We actually buy this from Costco. It must be cold pressed or virgin. Same thing, really. So it's like a white substance, like a butter. So the way it works, all right, got all prepared here. You get, so every puppy, every day, just give them a teaspoon. About that. So just a teaspoon, and what you do with it, I'm not very handy with this. Okay, so you literally just start mixing it in here till you get everything mixed in. I usually do it with a bigger bowl with all the puppies. Anyways, you get the point. You start I think it dropped some food on me. Oh well. I'll find it later. You basically mix that in. You can do that actually for life. It's very good for them. Coconut oil is extremely helpful for the life of a dog. We did a lot of research on this. We actually found that coconut oil is the only thing that can clear Giardia for 100%, which is phenomenal because the medicines don't do that. We actually give the puppies coconut oil when we have them here. I actually recommend, if you don't want to do it for life, that's okay. I do recommend you do it for about 2 weeks. When you get the puppy, if you want to get one of these from Costco, they're about, I think it's about $18. Just looking at Leanne. Walmart sells a small one. It's probably about half the size. I think it's around $20. Make sure, again, it is virgin and or cold pressed, which is the same kind of thing. If it's yellowy, it's hot pressed, and it can actually harm your puppy. It needs to be cold pressed. Very, very important. Um, on our guarantee, you will see another section that says at the top something about loose stool. Coconut oil helps with that. You can do some rice, coconut oil, of course, and pumpkin puree actually works pretty good if you want to firm up their stool a little bit. Okay, so that is that. I think I mentioned everything except for the training. I want to show this on the screen itself because sometimes people just don't know where to find stuff. So bear with me for a sec here while I change things over. Okay, so where are we? Oops. Let me jump back here. I gotta figure out which screen I am using here. Oh, that looks probably like it. No. Sorry about this. There we are. Am I actually showing it now? Yeah. Sorry, I have 3 screens. That's why it's confusing sometimes when you select screens. Anyway, so you guys should be seeing this now. Okay, so on our website, right now we have dummy content here from previous litters. So on here you will see the video I was talking about, the instructions, picking up your puppy. Make sure you watch that. From now, this add-on video should come below this here. So make sure you watch this, read the content that you see here as well. Then go back here. When you see this, this is where you can get our free training. Okay, the free puppy training. It is free. Just click on that. Scroll down and then yes, give me the free masterclass. So this is over the 50 videos you can get here. This is all the stuff we learned, often the hard way, trial and error, just experience, feedback from everybody, just stuff that is so important. You really should go through this, especially now that we can't give you all the information when you're here in person. All right, so that will bring you to this page. This is kind of set up in a certain way that is just giving you a little bit of an overview of all the wonderful testimonials we've had. You can browse through them yourself. Okay, so this is how you get it. You click here, give me the masterclass. It will ask you to put in your email. Then it will bring you here. Sorry. To access it, you can click the green button. Now, if you want, we actually offer also 6 weeks of training. This is beginner dog class training. So this is actually as if you're going to classes, but since we're not doing it much anymore during lockdown, at some point you really want to train your dog. Instead of going to a class, you can do it online with me. I have 6 weeks beginner training, and if you purchase this, and honestly, we only charge you like a minimal fee. This is in US dollars. I do sell this online internationally, so that's why I did it in US dollars. You can pay by credit card or with PayPal. You just go say, yep, give me the training, and then it will bring you to the training afterwards. You can upgrade to our advanced training as well, which is another 12 weeks of training. Oh, sorry, another 6 weeks, so in total 12 weeks. So it will give you the beginner as well as advanced training. So by the time you are done with this, your dog will get you your newspaper and make your coffee and do your laundry and all that stuff. Anyways, if you don't want that, that's okay. You can still access all our free training here. You just click here. It will bring you to the next screen where it will ask you to put in your email and make a password, and then you create your account. Once you have done that, next time you can bookmark this page once you're done. You can just log in now when you're a member. To see what it looks like, this is what the inside of the membership area looks like. So as you can see, we put everything in logical order as far as I'm concerned. Obviously, we have a little introduction. This is more for people that if you're getting this and you haven't gotten a dog yet, maybe, maybe you should consider a few things. Watch some, oh, is your house ready? Do you have allergies? Well, there's a couple things to consider before you get a dog. So if you don't have a dog, maybe you should watch this first. Are you actually ready for a dog? How to pick a puppy? Where to get, when to get, etc. Obviously, everybody's home right now, so they all want a dog, and that's why the phone's blowing up still. Okay, I just got a dog. Now what? Right? This is kind of in a nutshell that I gave you in the how to pick up your puppy, but this is in more detail. Okay, and then I keep going. I have the fundamentals of raising your dog. This is actually the most important section here because this will make you really understand how to raise your dog properly, and this is the stuff that we have discovered over the years and put together for you. And then of course we have in more depth potty training. As I mentioned in one video, how to potty train your puppy in a condo or apartment, because obviously we get a lot of people from the city that are in that situation, and that is the perfect video for you. I do always stress watch the first two because if you can do most of that, that's the best. There is a slight difference of course in a condo because you don't have a quick access to a backyard to let them go to the bathroom. So behavioral training, at some point your puppy will misbehave or not behave the way you want them to. So here are a lot of different tips on how to get them to stop doing certain things you don't want them to. A lot of it refers back to the fundamentals, of course, because there are certain things out of place. And this is helping you how to put stuff into place to train your puppy correctly the first time. So this is a very important training. This is not your everyday training where people rehash stuff from the internet. This is all stuff we learned ourselves. Lots of tips. And then if you did buy the other courses, we have all the training laid out week to week, etc. So you can see me, how you lay your dog down, how to teach your dog to sit, how to watch me. What do we got here? Loose leash walking, how to teach your dog to wait, sit for greeting, all that fun stuff. So I explain all that. What do we got here? And then of course there's advanced training. Now these are not part of the free. These are the upgraded sections. But as you can see, we have everything in a resource file. So we have basically the entire week is in PDF form, so you can print this out and you can go over this, and this is actually really good. I actually prefer the text version, especially like you watch the video, you kind of get the point, and then as you're doing it, it's kind of handy to just read it off. It literally step by step tells you how do you make your dog sit, right? How do you actually make them sit? Well, there's a trick for it, right? So, and I show you that in the videos, and there's lots more. So if you want, you can upgrade there. Cool. And then there's a $5 off coupon for the food that we give you. So you can either use it from our website here through our training. You will also get, with the food that you buy from us, you will get a welcome kit that also has a coupon in there. This coupon, again, is the same as this coupon here. It's a $5 off for your first order. I highly recommend staying with the same food. We have been using it for a long time ourselves. What we like about this food is that it's a diversified kind of food. It's actually developed specifically to prevent food sensitivities and allergies. We've heard over the years, dogs often, when it's one-sided meat only, so a lot of dog food is mainly chicken, and it's chicken for years. They often get food sensitivities, allergies, skin issues. So this is often because it's just one-sided meat, the protein from only one source. So this food is actually lamb, chicken, and salmon combined. So there's 3 different sources of protein, and that's something that we like for our doggies. Okay, I think I have mentioned everything. Let me go back here. There we are. Okay, I think I got it all. As I said, at the bottom of the guarantee that you're going to get, there's Leanne's personal email at the bottom. So this is the email we check when people buy a puppy from us. We check this multiple times a day in case you have a question, because obviously you bought a puppy and it's not like good luck, right? Especially now it's at the door. you're going to be taking the puppy home without really talking to us much, and that's something I find very sad. But this is my conversation to you. I do my best to give everybody everything I need, you could need, and this is kind of my personal touch in a way. Instead of just here, there's your puppy. You can do it. Yeah. Anyways, I know you can do it. We just gave you a little bit of extra help. So make sure you go through the training, and basically any question that you may have is really answered in there. It's all the stuff we combined over the years and put it all together to help you out, get your puppy the best trained puppy. Your most wonderful life is about to begin. All right, take care, guys. I love you.